Welcome to day 17 in the advent of a leader as a good regulator that must be a model of the complex adaptive system that they lead and then they regulate. We've been building our model that helps leaders with complex adaptive systems. And yesterday, as we looked into the piecewise view, we left with the question of, is our structure fully congruent with our full value proposition? And how do we know? Well, first and foremost, we need to look at the model from the panoptic view of our full value proposition, the values that we lead by, that we contribute, and the way in which we count value, but particularly the value that we contribute. How do we bring that then into our thinking about structure in ways that assure full congruence with that value model? Well, as we've answered the question before from our previous model, we know the extent to which we add value to the ecology, to the people, and to our shareholders and stakeholders, right? We take that into a model that says, well, why does this organisation exist? What does it do? It ties in. How does it do it? Leave that piece open because that's where the adaptation occurs. Why, what, and how should tie in with the congruence of those values. But then that answer at the organisational level lets us step down and say, well, why do our divisions exist? What do they do? How do they do it? How that ties in and adds value to. And then at the execution level, why our business units exist, what they do and how they do it. Because it's their success that is absolutely crucial, and that everything here in the higher end of the organisation must be geared towards driving the success of the execution. Much in the same way that we've been looking at how management amplifies or constrains the ability of the organisation to operate. Then we can see it in our structure. Can you see it in yours?